Alright, welcome to another game of Dominion. Let's take a look at this board. So we've got shelters again. What do we have here? What is draw? There is Den of Sin. We've got Wandering Minstrel for a village and squire. We've got Bridge Troll. We've got Overlord. We've got Treasure Trove. We've got Quarry. What gives us extra buys? Bridge Troll. Wow, okay, so I think this will be a Bridge Troll game. Sadly, the Wandering Minstrel won't help us draw the Dens of Sin. And with Bridge Troll, I mean, we can just get these crazy Triumph turns off as well, right? Well, we're probably more likely to just go for provinces. I don't know. There is no trashing, however, so forums will be good. Oh, everything is so expensive here. This is really the problem with this board. Do I just get a Quarry to start? We really want to be picking up Bridge Trolls, Dens of Sins. Quarry does not help against Den of Sin. I think actually the Dens of Sin are the most important bit here. So to be honest, I don't know if Poacher is good because I think it's going to get bad later. To be honest, I am feeling tempted to just go double silver to try and get all the Dens of Sins first. Like, it's tough to know. Overlord cannot act as Den of Sin, only as Bridge Troll, but maybe. But I sort of don't want the debt early. I would rather just have the Dens of Sins, and he's not going to help me with that. So actually, I think I will just double silver. I have no idea if that's right. Of course, I have the Necropolis, so I'm not in any rush for the first Wandering Minstrel and the Squire. The Squire is also buys. You could probably do some funny stuff with Squire and Triumph, but you need draw if you're going to do that. And I think Bridge Troll is ultimately better here. There's just way more buys for Triumph is all. Treasure Trove seems like it would just be an alternate strategy, and I don't know. So yeah, just another silver. So here we go. We're hitting our Dens of Sin, which is really what we wanted early, and this is what we're getting, so that's good. This Den of Sin should help me hit 5 again. In fact, I hit 6, but I'm, of course, going to just take another Den of Sin. Soon I will want Bridge Trolls, and I will, of course, want a Quarry as well. Quarry is very good to kickstart the Bridge Troll cost decrease. I'm forgetting more Bridge Trolls. Stuff like Wandering Minstrels. However, I really, really want the Dens of Sin. Like this deck does nothing without the Dens of Sin. And you do need the money to get them. So I am just going to keep picking these up. First, I have a total of 11 money in my deck, so I might even get a Forum Den of Sin turn if I draw everything. The lack of buy is going to start hurting me soon. There was really no good opportunity to pick it up. Here is 8. I could go 5 and 3, but I'm not going to. I am just going to get yet another Den of Sin. And I mean, if I could get like all of them, then my opponent's kind of in trouble, right? Unless he does some funny pile out, which is always a risk as well. But like, he really needs those dens. And his Quarry is not helping. His Bridge Troll is nice, but like, he just has no draw. So his turns just aren't going to be very good. Here I still hit 5 for a Den of Sin. I just think they are too important, the dens on this board, to really do anything other than pick them all up. Like, you can do nothing if you don't have the Dens of Sins. I mean, Mystic is not... You need a big hand to play Bridge Trolls. Like, there's nothing else you can really do. It's the lack of trashing that means that nothing else will work. So my opponent here finally got one. They did get an Overlord. Again. So if my opponent can get 2 or 3 Dens of Sins, then that's very good for me. So here their debt has hurt them. 7, it's still going to be a Den of Sin. And if they don't run out by the end of my next turn, I guess I will be surprised. Maybe I shouldn't be. They might not be able to buy one this turn. If I'm lucky. No, they've got one. They should definitely get the Den of Sin, yeah. So I'm looking to get the last one and possibly a Forum as well. Let's see how this goes. This is a big turn. Yep. So this is indeed a Forum. And the last Den of Sin. And now I can think about doing something much more interesting. Like getting Bridge Trolls. I can play 2 Bridge Trolls a turn already, so Bridge Troll will definitely be my next purchase. Soon I will then want Wandering Minstrels and more Bridge Trolls and more Forums, and I think that's just my deck, Forum, Bridge Troll, Wandering Minstrel, right? If Den of Sin was a lab, then Overlord would have been good here because it could have acted as a lab, at least for a while. As it stands, I think it was just a little bit too expensive. But maybe I'm wrong there. I just need to see if my opponent's lack of draw is really going to hurt them or not. I think that's what this game ultimately ends up coming down to. Yep. So I've hit 9. I do want the Bridge Troll, which means that I actually just pay 9 for a Bridge Troll, right? Unless I get an Overlord instead. But to be honest, I would rather just have the Bridge Troll, right? Like, I think that's better, yeah. I would like a Quarry soon too, but... Did I get 8 Dens of Sin? I hope so. It would be very nice if I could continue to play 4 Dens of Sin every turn. Like, keep getting Forums, and I should have no problems drawing that many. My opponent, meanwhile, is just going to keep hitting their Squires. Like, they're going to go for some Triumph turns with the buys from Squires. I would be very surprised if they didn't. I think that's their game plan. They have a lot of pile control, however, with 7 buys. Like, they can empty the Wandering Minstrel pile, like, honestly, like, or even the Bridge Troll pile. Like, do they now just, like, Triumph? No, like, they should get, like, Wandering Minstrels. So they're just going to have all the Bridge Trolls now. The only hope for me is that they just basically can't play many of them. Of course, the thing with Bridge Troll is that, well, you can play half of them. They should really empty the Bridge Troll pile, I think. But I guess they're just a little bit too worried. I guess their ability to pile control actually is way stronger than I had hoped. I might actually be forced to just... But I think they wanted a Triumph. I'd be very surprised if that's not what they do here. Yeah. Of course. So here I have 6. If I get a Bridge Troll, they could... Well, they've got so many Bridge Trolls, they could probably pile anyway. I really do need the Bridge Troll. That is 4. I then need something for 2. But I definitely need another Bridge Troll. If I Overlord and he empties the Bridge Troll pile, what do I do with the Overlord? See? I think I have to take the risk, even though he's going to have so many buys. What do I then do? I think I just take... I think I take a Squire. That's what I do. Shame I didn't get my Forum that turn, but I did still get my 4. Dens of Sin. Let's see what my opponent does here. nothing. Is that correct? That's good for me, if so. This is one heck of a bad draw, however. What do I do with this? I guess I just get the buys, but this is sad here. I have 5 buys. I should triumph here. What could I do? I could empty a lot of estates and then triumph. I can't empty piles. I do need stuff. I do really want more forums. I've got to watch out though, because forum is a pile that empties very quickly with all these bridge trolls. Do I get the last bridge troll and like seriously lower piles? I have to rely on the fact that my opponent just can't do anything because they have no draw. So I think I still have to do that anyway. It's risky. I do want another forum. I think I have to do this, as much as I hate it. I think what I do is, now you see, I'd like to just get estates, but I'm really running at serious risk just so I can do a big triumph, you see. I think I need the Wandering Minstrel. I would like a quarry. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take 1 estate and then I'm going to triumph. So at least I have a reasonable number of points, but I am really lowering piles here, which is a big worry. But with all these cards in my opponent's deck, well, you know, what's he going to do? He doesn't have Dens of Sin, which is what I have to rely on. I have a Bridge Troll and 2 Dens in my deck here. He's going to get a Bridge Troll, or is he? Maybe he's not. No, that's it. This is the limit of my opponent's deck. This is good for me. Estates are going to run. I may be able to run estates if I can get a good turn, which I sadly cannot. See, now I'm very worried about lowering basically anything at all. I think this turn here, my best bet is to do literally nothing. I don't think I can run any more estates. Not even for a triumph. Well, it doesn't matter if I take a squire, does it? Because estates is so much lower. So yeah, I think I will take 1. And I will play these and basically signify to my opponent that if he doesn't empty a pile on this turn, I win. Right. Hopefully he's got like no villages and can play like 1 Bridge Troll and that's all he can do. He's off to a bad start. Off to a very bad start. If he can draw that Mystic, he's in a good position. This might be the end of his draw. I can but hope. Seems like he's going to be set for a good turn next turn, though. What's he going to do? He's going to forum, right? Or Wandering Minstrel, I guess. Yeah, and he takes... See, he takes the Mystic and then he guesses on a Bridge Troll. Like... And that gives him a load of buys, and this is GG. Yeah, so well done to my opponent there. He just empties estates, or he empties Wandering Minstrels. Like, I had to play on him dudding. Like, in the end, he took all the Bridge Trolls off me, but I had the draw. But it turns out he didn't need it because Forum was really good, I suppose. I guess that was the problem there. I'm not too sure. I guess I did need buys. Going for all the Dens of Sin early, I guess, wasn't good enough because the Bridge Trolls are just that powerful. Yeah, but anyway, that was a fun game. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you next time. Well, thank you for watching, and goodbye.